Thank you, Sarah. And with all of that going on, we're also checking in as recent heavy rains are increasing river levels, making flooding a concern as we anticipate more storms this week. Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White has been monitoring the rising water in Zumbrota. Aaron, how is everything looking right there right now?
Hey there, Jess. So yeah, we are still talking about some higher river levels here right behind me. You can see the river is flowing at a pretty good clip here. This is in Zumbrota at the covered bridge here just right behind me. And just a couple of weeks ago, we were also talking about some higher river levels, and we're continuing to see that here as we've seen a lot of rain in the last several days. In fact, we've seen a lot of heavy rainfall. I mean, we had rainfall amounts close to 2 inches in some of the areas around here yesterday from the storms that were rolling through. And as Sarah mentioned, we're tracking more storms in the forecast. And I want to spin it around. I'm going to flip the camera around just so you can kind of see what we're talking about. Give me one, if we can get it there. There we go. So you can kind of see how high the river is, at least compared to the trees there on the other side of the banks. The water is so close to the trees. So any more rain that we do get is going to lead to flooding. It's already in the action stage here on the North Fork of the Zumbrota River. And even from some recent higher levels, we had some debris. You can kind of see right under the bridge there, some of the tree debris that's been flowing with the river levels being so high. So it is a situation that we're going to have to continue to monitor as we go through the next several days as we are tracking more rain in the forecast. Live in Zumbrota, meteorologist Aaron White, KIMT News 3.
Aaron, do we know if these rising river levels are going to impact any weekend plans? Are we going to have to stay out of the water, especially because that current behind you looks pretty strong?
Yeah, I mean, it is something that is a concern, especially for anyone that's thinking about, summer activities such as tubing, paddleboarding, kayaking on some of the rivers. There are some rivers that do have some lower levels, so that may be a thing to consider for the weekend, is looking at some of the river levels, say around Lanesboro, where it is a little bit lower. That might be a better option for some weekend activities.
Good to know. Thank you, Aaron. Now, that covered bridge at the park closed due to flooding just 2 weeks ago. As always, stay with our Storm Team 3 meteorologists as they monitor the potential for severe storms.